Shalom, Shalom Israel.
Shalom.
I want to start by giving all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. I'm the brother Amawan, and next to me I'm the brother.
Tazawam.
Already coming from you from down in Tampa Bay, Florida, from the Campbell province in Babylon. Come on, another quick hit to the spirit party about Shemal Shai. Lord went to edifying 50 sheep. The honor to those an apostle. Great MILLSTONE will teach you well. Peace and blessings to the brothers who push this work in true sincerity. To this guy, the bride. Now we wanted to get into a little lesson going into this sick video that you see, man. All right, in the beginning, all right, of the lesson, man. All right, here you have it. This wicked ritual, witchcraft going on right here, man, with Lady Gaga and some random, woman with her, and here you have it. They're committing some type of wicked act of her throwing up on her on stage as she is performing on the drums, man. And here you have it. People are eating this shit up, man. Okay, they're eating it up right in front of their face, not even knowing that there's some sick business going on, man. All right, and this is what you see and catch, all right, in the industry of what Hollywood, man. Because Lady Gaga, all right, is a big influencer. All right, she's verified, and she is one of those people who are
Top influencers, man.
Top influencers. That's another word I want to grab. Pretty much somebody who's big in the industry with those business people. All right, for the lack of better words, man. All right, she's known for doing all kinds of rituals, man. All right, but here you have it. She's influencing the people and the crowd. All right, under that ritual wickedness that she's doing. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna grab some scriptures going into it, man, and Lord willing, we'll be edified.
I got the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 5, and verse 2. But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. So you see what she's doing is iniquity, man. And you got Jake out there in the crowd worshiping that shit, dancing and singing in front of that shit. Scripture, as it is written, the children ate and drunk and rose up to play, So the Lord was taking care of Israel. They rose up to what? Worship idols, man. And these Israel waking up every day worshiping idols. And Lady Gaga can be likened to an idol because she's a celebrity. They literally call these celebrities idols, man.
Hey, if I may add to, they got even a show called American Idol, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and all these people looked at as idols once they make it in, in the industry, man. They they make a name for themselves.
Mm-hmm. And Lady Gaga not too long ago was coming out about how the industry is casting demons on her, how she's suffering from demons, she's suffering from pain everywhere.
Mental illness.
Yeah, mental illness. Yep. And she was just coming out how the things that they make her do is just very demonic and wicked, and she feels like it's overtaking her. Here and then you look at it now, the present day, she's back into it, man. So they sucked her back into it, into the deep dark pit, man. It says, but iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. So times are only getting worse, man, and these people are going to start getting worse and worse. You already got these VD people acting crazy out here, man. All that experimental thing was put inside of them. You never know what's going to happen to them next, man. Right. What they're going to be doing next, how they're going to be reacting. But we're in some crazy times. We're about to see some crazy people and some crazy plagues happening to this earth, man.
That's right. I got a precept. There's a book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10, verse 6. It says, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in a low place. Right. So here you have it. America promotes what wickedness promotes. All kinds of sick illness acts, man, as this. Okay, likened unto this. All right, and people, they take these things and they build upon it. All right, they make it something as a trend. Okay, this Lady Gaga, man, she does these certain things, and here they might make memes out of it, etc., man. All right, next thing you know, people are doing the same thing, and here you have it. America promotes folly, man. Okay, and that was a folly act, foolish act. Yeah. And really stuff like that, man, is just what makes the people, what they call it, it's a movie, it gets the people going, man. Stuff like that, man. It's provocative. And that's what they want, man. You know, folly is saying and great dignity, man. You know, stupid stuff in America can lead to people actually doing more sin on top of sin, especially, you know, Jake, man. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, man, are people not only being the salt of the earth, but them, you know, falling off to these things, envying the, you know, the oppressor, man.
Yeah, man.
It's just being misled.
Yeah. Like sheep led to the slaughter, man.
Yep.
There's a bunch of foolishness, and like, think about it. This bitch is getting thrown up on, man. You know, normally you'd be like, what the hell? Ew. You know, but you got people out there dancing to that shit and getting jiggy with it, man.
Being misled.
You know, exactly. It says, the book of Proverbs, chapter 2 and verse 22, but the wicked shall be cut off from the earth, and the transgressors shall be rooted out of it. These fucking Edomites, man. You know, Lady Gaga's Edo Skeeto, man. You know, shit like that. Only Edomites doing shit like that, man. Mm-hmm. You know, and in front of everybody, and you know, it had to be a ritual. You know, like the brother Amwan was going into, man. It's a ritual, man. You know, it looked like some green throw up, didn't it?
Yeah, that was green throw up, man. And she was sitting right over her, sticking her fingers down her throat, as you see in the video. You know, on broad TV, on broad stage, just constantly throwing up on her, constantly sticking her fingers down her throat. You know, like when you're trying to force yourself to throw up, you know, that you are actually forcing yourself to throw up on another person on stage in front of thousands and thousands, even millions of people, man. Mm-hmm. You know, and people eat that up. Once again, you know, they eat it up, and they take that and they run with it, man. Now that people, their minds polluted to think that next time they come, they're gonna see some wickedness like that, you know. But in their minds, they would consider that's something enjoyable, man.
Man, she probably drunk something and tried to throw it up on her, man. You know what these Edomites be doing in their rituals and shit. Yeah. She probably drunk something in the back and then had to go pour it on her, so she wanted to do it by throwing it up on her, man.
Hey, you know it's crazy because you got like actors or performers like Beyonce, man. When they get on these stage, they get possessed by these demons. Mm-hmm. And you know, you can clearly see that these you know, whatever the hell you want to call it, was possessed by demons, man. Lady Gaga was possessed by a huge, big ass demon, man.
Yeah. I got a scripture. Book of Ephesians, chapter 5 and verse 11, and it reads, "And have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them." All right, so we ain't supposed to be around that shit, condoning that shit, promoting that shit, none of that, man. We supposed to be reproving that. That's off. It's wicked. You're supposed to be doing shit like that. Neither you're supposed to be indulging in shit like that, man. You know, first of all, you dancing around, you idolizing this woman, a woman. You know, an Edomite woman at that.
Hey, man, they're on stage committing, promoting sexual acts.
Yeah.
You know, because they, like the brother mentioned earlier, the brother Tazawam mentioned, man, you know, these Edomites, they only come and think and do certain things like that, that vibration, man.
Real.
You know, just throwing up, you know, that's sick.
That's barbaric, you know.
Yeah, that's a beast, man. That's a beast act, you know.
It says, Ephesians 5, go back a few verses. Ephesians 5 and 8. "For you were sometimes darkness, but now are you light in the Lord. YAHAWASHI, walk as children of light." So the Lord commanded us to walk as children of light, man. You know. But Jake see this shit and start laughing at it and sharing it to their friends, and they think nothing of it. They think nothing about how wicked it could be. They just think, oh, shit, with everybody doing it, we can do it too. Hey, you know, they probably started doing it in the bedroom and shit.
Yeah.
Man, Jake's sick, man.
It'd be like, oh, man, that was crazy, man. She was doing some craziness on stage, man. And laugh about it. You know, go pollute they temple by smoking some, you know, wickedness, witchcraft, and then turn around and be like, oh, yeah, that was a great night. You know?
Right.
Just sickness, man.
That was a precept side.
I got a precept. This the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, starting at verse 5. It says, "Behold, saith the Lord YAHAWASHI, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled." So as you can see, man, the Lord's got to destroy this place, man. look what continuously to grow on this place, man. Wickedness is continuing to get worse and worse and worse.
Right.
All right. Yeah. What is it? Job 9:24, man. The earth was given to the hand of wicked. The only reason things like this are being allowed because the rulers of this world, man, are promoting it. You know.
That's right.
All the way down the chain. You know. They have it like that.
It's like a cancer.
Yep. Like
spreading, man.
Yep. When they use these puppets, man. All right, she is a puppet being used to promote wickedness, to lead into death. I got another precept. We close it out with this. All right. Bear with me. This is the book of Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. And really ultimately going into this topic right here, you know, you got to bring this out because here you have it. These things are what we are fighting, all right, in an invisible battle, man.
That's right.
On a higher level. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Yeah.
So we know we're fighting a bigger battle, man, behind closed doors. You know, here you have these wicked elites, you know, known as the
Lady
Rothschilds.
Gaga herself is in a high place, man.
Yep. Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, all these people who are in this status, have that high status, all right, they promote these type of witchcraft, warlock acts, all right, which we have to fight against, man. Because here you have these same people who are under that vibration that come from those certain classes will walk past us down when we out in the highways and byways, man. It could be your own people, Jake. You know, got demons on them, ready to act a fool, start throwing up in front of you. You know. Just because, you know, they got a demon from that damn show.
God.
You know? But here you have it, man. You know, we fight against these things, man. It vexes the spirit to see some shit like that, man.
Yeah.
All right? But,
certain demons come from watching shit like that. Just have you doing all kinds of crazy and wicked shit, man. You know, you never know what you be out there doing, man. You know, Jake be walking on doing a handstand walk, throwing up and shitting on people. You know, this the world that Esau allows you to live in, or the world that Esau got you living in, is a beast's world, man. He condones living like a beast. He condones living barbaric and living like a caveman.
That's right.
Just doing shit that's just not, it's just uncivilized. You know, it's just like it's just out of the ordinary, man.
Yeah, man.
Scripture talks about him being like out of the ordinary. You know, the spirit that is lifted up within him is not upright in him, man. He doesn't have a right spirit. The spirit is not righteous. It's not, you know, it's something off about Esau, man. The Lord made him with a few screws loose, you know.
He was accustomed to be wicked, man.
Exactly.
You know. But that was it on that.
All right, so we truly hope this little quick hit lesson was edifying to you, Akim and Akwa, to listen in truth and sincerity. To next time, we give all glory, honor, and praises unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Shalom.
Shalom.